Hello and welcome to our live. Today I'm joined by Luke and I'm joined by Nathan. So, where do we start today?
A lot of the time darts players drop a dart.
Yeah.
Where is like the cut off line that counts as a shot? Like, you know, if you try to throw it and it falls, but it falls just on the ground, you can pick it up and go again.
I think it's like 2 meters from the hockey, I think.
Is it? Like, is there a line there?
I think there's a small little line there, and plus the referee being by the board, he'll judge whether it's a shot or it's an accidental throw.
Oh yeah, fair.
But most of the times players intentionally just throw it near the board, like underneath it, to make it look like it is a shot. They just don't want to finish.
Yeah, I get you.
They want to leave them themselves on a finish.
You know what's dreadful?
What?
When you're on double five and you hit a single five and you're like,
or you're on double three and you get a single three. Everyone knows that pain because at least with five.
I think we should rename the podcast. As of now, we're wrong socks. What about right socks? Because I'm a fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
Did you bring them socks down?
No, I bought them to actually wear, but so I had to bring them down here. Just get rid of them.
Do you have them in your jokes all the time? Just
They're in my pocket.
Socks in the jokes, that's your new name.
They were in my pocket, and then I just had them under my top, so I couldn't see them.
You know, magicians never able to like reveal their secrets.
No, so I was a magician.
Well, it's magic where you pulled down from.
Thanks, I guess. Where are the socks now?
You know, TikTok trends, right? So my girlfriend obviously seen this trend. This was only yesterday. We were sitting in her car waiting on her little sister. She was in the cinema, and I was on my phone, and went, "Oh my god, look, she's after taking her boobs out."
What?
You did it again.
Do what?
You said her name.
Shit. Thanks there again. So I was in my girlfriend's car, right?
Yeah.
And I was on my phone, and she said, "Oh my god, look, that girl's after taking her boobs out." And I went like that and looked, and then I straight away I was like, "Fuck!" And she was like, "What? You looked?" And I was like, trying to explain myself. I was like, no, but in my defence, right? There was
looking out the window.
We were beside a garage, right? And there was someone begging, and I just thought it was going to be like a person of drug intake would have their top off or something, like something funny.
Yeah.
That's why I looked. No, but in my defence, like if someone says, "Oh my god, look," you're gonna look. You're gonna look. You're not gonna not. You know, like I'm pretty sure I looked before she even said the word boobs. But like, listen, she wasn't really happy with me, which is fair.
Well, yeah. Like,
probably got it.
The last thing you want to think in your head is you wear her tits out.
You say that.
Oh my god.
You definitely got the death cert, didn't you?
She just kept going.
The categories: people who annoy you.
So scan.
What?
I'm pretty sure the person in your comments, right?
Yeah.
Meant mix the eggs. Like
yeah,
you're drinking them like just the full yolks.
It's just a joke.
Yeah. Oh, right. Because said it to me. Said I seen Luke's video.
Yeah, I know he meant like actually mix them, but like, I've seen people just straight down the hatch.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll just do it.
Imagine mixed vodka with eggs.
Should I do it? Jaeger,
Bit of Red Bull, bit of eggs,
yeah,
bit of Jaeger moisture.
and
A Jaeger bomb with a bit of protein in it. Can't go wrong with that.
So lads,
right.
how do you think you would handle being famous?
Ooh.
Probably take it the Liam Payne way. Take a good bit of drugs. Think I could fly. Jump off a hotel in Argentina.
It depends how famous though.
Like, so
You're talking like you have paparazzi and all that.
nah, so not like that, but like if you're going anywhere, like, you're gonna get noticed once or twice. Like without fail, like you're gonna, oh my god, there's Luke.
I think I'd actually handle it well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, how would you handle people coming up to you and saying, "Oh, are you Luke from YouTube?"
I'd
Whatever?
be like, yeah, I know.
I would be like, I'd be chill about it because, well, I've tried to make YouTube videos myself, so in my head I always think of the scenario, what if I actually did succeed? Like, how would I deal with fans? How would I deal with, like, being on stage, say if I went pro at certain games? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like all in my head, like, what do I do? What do I, like... But it's more easier to say it than, like, when you're actually doing it. So,
Yeah.
like, probably, like, if the occasion does come, I'd probably not be less chill, but, like, I'd get used to it over time, type of way.
Yeah.
I think I'll be able to handle it really well. But if it was like crazy famous, then I'd be like, what? I'd have to just wear different clothes and all that,
Yeah.
so people don't recognise me.
Yeah.
The reason I asked that is because I think I told you this like 2 weeks ago. A young fella walked up to me where I work, and
Yeah.
he was looking at me, and I was like, does he want to ask me something? Like, because customers ask you questions all the time. So I thought that's what it was. And he just went, "You're the serious baller." And I panicked. Like, I didn't know if to say thanks or like start a conversation with him. Like, I didn't know what to do. So I just ended up saying, "Oh, nice one," and then walking off. And I told me mate, I was like, because that's like the first time that's happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a couple of days after, someone commented on my video, "Did you have fun in work?" and named where I work.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the reason I like wanted to ask you this on the podcast was because when I was in Dundrum Shopping Centre yesterday, I came out of Bershka, right?
Yeah.
Because I was with my girlfriend, and I came out ahead of her, and I heard Nathan O'Reilly, and I was like looking around me, and then seeing three young fellas. They look like 13, 14. Could be wrong, but they look like 13, 14.
Yeah.
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 And I heard Nathan O'Reilly again, and then I heard another Nathan O'Reilly, and I was like, "Here, what's going on?" So I turn around, and then they were like saying stuff. I heard them say Ballymun, and my girlfriend heard them say Santry, and I couldn't make out anything else they said. But like, they were, as they were walking that way and I was walking that way, like they were saying stuff, and for the whole day I was like,
Overthinking it?
yeah, I was like, were they slagging me? And not that I care, because like I get slagged every day on TikTok, yeah,
Yeah.
and don't give a fuck. But like, I was just like wondering, I was like, were they slagging me? Like, I don't know, like, yeah,
That's
Whatever. Anyway. Fuck them.
yeah. Now, by no means am I saying I'm famous by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm saying like I have quite a good few million views that somebody
Would know you.
would say, like, recognise my face, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why it can be scary, because like I don't know, like, just
You don't know if someone's gonna attack you.
because a lot of people for some weird reason, no, not attack, a lot of people for some weird reason that don't like me on TikTok, and like I think that's just how the world works. Nobody likes anybody these days. Like, everyone just gets a
Yeah,
lot
a lot
of
of haters,
shit
yeah.
comments, yeah.
Yeah, they don't like people winning or succeeding in life
Yeah.
because their life is in the shithole.
Or
Like,
when you
their
start
mothers and
trying
dads
to
are probably
succeed.
drug dealers or dead or alcoholics beating them up every Saturday and Sunday without fail.
Bro thinks he's 301.
So yeah, like, people just don't care about people winning.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like, in America, like, someone starts a podcast, "Go on, Chad, you got this." And then you make a podcast in Ireland and it's like, "Kill yourself."
Faggot,
Yeah.
retard. Fuck's sake.
All
I-
sorts
it's
of
like,
stuff.
keep going, I'm nearly finished.
That's what I noticed. I see someone on TikTok like go to like America and they were recording or whatever. Didn't get judged or anything.
Yeah.
They do that in Ireland.
Oh.
Oh, he's a camera. Oh, blah, blah.
Look at this queer over here.
What you say about me?
Oh,
But no, it's like Europeans / Irish people / British people. They don't like to see people being happy, especially the British.
Yeah.
They're quite desperate little motherfuckers. But listen,
yeah, just getting back to your point. Ireland and the UK, it's like they hate people trying to succeed.
Yeah.
But
But
I'm
like,
not sure where else that applies in the world though.
I'm pretty sure it helps. Like, I'm not even like I'm not even messing when I say, like, in some cases, bullying is actually a good thing.
Yeah.
No, like, you might
No,
laugh,
no, I know what you
but
mean.
like, I was called like a greasy haired fuck, and it made me want to wash my hair.
Exactly.
You know what?
Yep.
Oh.
Totally wasn't me.
No, yeah. Some cases, no. Bullying builds character. I believe.
Exactly. Like,
Well, if people want to say, "Oh, bullying's bad," shut your fucking mouth.
and in some cases it can be bad because obviously,
Builds
like,
character.
if you're bullying about stuff that like, if you're like, oh, like,
Oh, your family pet croaked it.
you've been there as well. You've been slagging someone over there as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it.
No, man. It's
Begins
bad
with-
if like.
Yeah.
Ah. No, if people have like something like a condition they can't control.
Yeah, like
that.
big ears or something. Like you were saying,
Go to Turkey and get surgery. I don't have money, but bullying for being poor.
True that, but
Or
like,
being well, how you say? You're trying to say diamond, but you say it as diamond.
That's retarded. That's
no, but
they
like,
cut that
so
Yeah,
if you're saying someone of their skin colour or their sexuality, that's
out. No, that's
That-
all
Unless
that-
you're caught in a school bathroom giving head to a bloke, then fair game.
you did what in torture?
Told you, you might think it was second year.
Oh, fucking hell, cut that, please. Man. Please.
That's so-
No, yeah, no skin colour bullying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you're saying, oh, you're, I don't know. Yeah, you get the point. Like some cases of bullying can be like, oh, you're not good enough at making podcasts. Okay, let me improve. You know what I mean? So we're getting.
Yeah, bullying isn't done if it's like skin colour or this.
Yeah, or something
Yeah.
that you can't fucking change or they are stuck with for life. It's like,
AKA height, because that's all what boys think about nowadays. Well, anyhow,
yeah.
it's crazy.
So, day one of our podcast being out there,
Yeah.
we have over 20 hate comments.
Alright.
But I'm saying that's a
Keep
good
them
thing.
coming.
That's a good thing
And I'll keep coming in your man.
Please stop.
because if we were getting comments saying, "Oh, keep it up," "Oh, this," like we kind of be like, "Oh, this is easy."
Yeah.
Now that we're getting, "Oh," like people think it's boring, people think it's, we're gonna be like, "Alright, we up the levels," you know.
Yeah.
Make it more energized.
More interesting.
More comedic.
Sort of.
See,
More factual.
More sexual.
But just another reminder, keep the hate comments coming. I love them.
I have another story for you.
Oh, go on.
Now this is creepy.
Ooh.
So, this small man, right,
Right.
following me sister around pennies.
Whoa.
Listen, right? But she wasn't 100% sure he was following her, right?
Yeah. I know that happened to her.
Like, you know, when just like, he's been behind me for quite a
Probably
while.
checking the same stuff.
Yeah. And then, it's just out of nowhere she feels a tap on her shoulder, yeah? And this felt like, using her to hide to my sister.
Yeah.
He was smaller than her. And, like a grown man, but just smaller than her, right?
Yeah.
A midget.
Taps her on the shoulder.
That's offensive.
And no, my sister actually has a fear of
Dwarfophobia.
small dwarfophobia.
That's
Whatever.
what I call it.
Is that what it's called?
No, I don't think so.
Very well. My sister's afraid of, small people.
Right.
Like that is an actual fear.
Yeah.
Like, and she,
Yeah.
so she was a bit creeped out anyway. And he didn't speak a word of English, right?
Right.
And so he was like pointing to clothes and shit, and she was like, "What are you saying?" So he takes a Google Translate and talks in his language into the phone, and then plays out in English.
Right.
And literally Siri or Google Translate, whoever's talking, literally went, "Can you help me pick clothes for my girlfriend? You have same body type."
Oh.
Listen, right?
Fucking weird.
She was like, she just replied to him, "Size small," walked away, right?
Yeah.
Because she thought that's why he was looking for what size she wears. And then he came over to her again and tipped her on the shoulder, and she was like, "What?" And he talked into his phone and played out, what size are you in sex suit? I want to get one for my girlfriend. Yous have the same curves.
That's fucking fucked.
Penny's worker came over and was like, who do you think you are? You can't be fucking asking random people in
Well done to the worker.
shopping. And then he got fucked out. But like, my sister was like, what a creep. Like,
And just upside on me.
I'm just like
I thought you
when
were.
I get too giddy, I tend to just be like, what? Like just being like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
like, you think you're safe going into shopping Penny's. Like, there's these weirdos
Because
everywhere.
there's cameras and
Yeah,
stuff.
there's these weirdos everywhere. Like,
I've seen some weird shit in deals, so it does not surprise me hearing that shit going on in pennies. So it's
The stuff you come out with in Dale, to some of it, I'm like, is it real?
you were literally in during one of the weeks.
Right. Was that when someone seen the manager?
Yeah.
Oh god. So I was in the queue, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Obviously, I was in work. And I was in the line, and I was like, oh, I'll serve you. I'm like, right, grand. And I see someone who looks to be, addicted to drugs or whatever. And he's like, oh, can you get a manager? So I was wondering what the situation is. And then I think you went to get a manager, didn't
Yeah.
you? You did. I don't know what he wanted. What was it?
He basically wanted some free stuff out of the store because he had no
I think he
money.
ended up getting stuff, didn't
Yeah, but we had to bar him straight away because, well, it's stealing. Like, you just
he? Yeah.
can't do it.
So after he got home, I texted him. I was like, what was the situation about that? He was like, oh, he wanted food and all.
Yeah, like, we did, like, feel bad because of the situation, so we're like, we'll give it, but we can't let him back in because if, like, some bigger bosses come in, our heads are definitely, like, on the line, like, we are done. So, it's like, okay, but you're gonna be barred, so don't come back.
yeah.
And he didn't come back since. Now, there has been a story, right? During the Christmas period, we had this one man. He had 2 Christmas bags, and he went in straight into the cleaning all and wiped most of our shelf off of stock, taking out nearly €300 worth. So you're
Did
thinking,
he try to rob it?
no, he robbed it. He got out with the stuff,
What the fuck?
and so
So
we're
were
like,
you on
"Alright."
security?
No, I was just doing packing, and basically we were like, all right, we'll get the guards. Next day, pulls the same thing again, another 200, and we're like, no.
How?
So the other day, me and Mark go on our break, we go back in, and the security guard pulls us saying, caught that chap in the grey hat. We had another bag full. This time I stopped them. He didn't get out one. And when I looked in the stuff, it was a load of toys for kids, dog food, cleaning stuff. Unfortunately, I hate to repeat this, but there's at least a full tray of bullets. Let's just say that, for a polite way.
Bullets.
Yeah,
Bullets.
We don't think we can say the actual name on the
Um,
camera.
I'll use a polite way. Pleasure bullets.
An adult toy.
No, I only got that to
That's,
Yeah,
that's like the politest way to put it.
So we were like,
plastic friend.
yeah, let's just say
Yeah.
that. So yeah, we just stopped him, and then only 2 hours later, he just tried to have the neck to come in the shop again, but security guard just shut the door in his face, and you're like, yeah, no, not happening.
So what happened? Like, did he get in trouble with the guards around?
No, the guards still haven't got him. Like, we rang them like 2 or 3 times, and we're like, do you know what, whatever, because we're not allowed to hold them in the shop if they get caught shoplifting. So
Yeah.
they get away with all this shit, and it's sickening because, like, imagine £300 worth. Like, you're meant, like, imagine just being able to keep them there, getting them arrested. Like,
You should be able to do that.
yeah, like,
I
it's
always
stupid.
thought you were able to do that.
I don't know what the situation is. I just like,
You
like,
just go
okay.
in and do your job.
Yeah, that's just the moral of the story.
That's what I
Is if you see shit going on like that, turn your head, and if they get away, again, it's not to do with you.
I mean, you're not security, so
And if you are security, at least try pull someone that you know is robbing.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, it can get awkward.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of being on the other end of the stick in this situation. When I was in primary school,
I'll go on.
I used to put fizzy drinks in my bag.
Oh.
And I got away with it quite a few times.
Was that me and you?
It was like almost every day for quite a while. I was stealing fizzy drinks, right? And then in assembly, like
It was mentioned.
it was mentioned, like they were like, if you are like
Doing that. activity.
shoplifting in this certain shop, like stop it, and I was like looking like knowing that I am one of them people. And then one day, like I remember I had put a Club Orange in my bag, and someone
I think that's when we tried to get the boost as well.
yeah,
I remember that, yeah.
someone had
Snitched.
on me, and I had the drink in my bag, and she was just standing at the end of the aisle like this, like saying come here, like, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And then when she took my bag, like school bag, took my school bag off me and opened it and took out a Club Orange. I had something else as well, but I remember it's a Club Orange that she took out. And she goes, were you looking to pay for this? And I said no, but I had €2 in my pocket. I should have just said yeah, but
It's easy to say you're not.
yeah, I just shit myself. I was like
I
no.
remember
And then she was like, I want your parent. I went home, I fucking seen my ma, and I just like, I was like 10, and so 9 or 10 or something, and I just started bawling my eyes out, like crying. I was like, "Ma, I'm sorry, I'm not getting caught robbing."
I just remember not telling anyone.
Yeah. You see, my ma's always in that shop,
Yeah.
so I had to tell my ma. And then a few weeks after, when my mum was driving me to school,
I think I remember telling me this part.
she we went in, and the girl that caught me said, "Is this your son? He was caught robbing." And then she was like, "I know, he told me." And then she was like, "He's not allowed in here." And my ma was like, "Cop on, the fella's 9. Like, come on."
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, I learned my lesson big time that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gotten into trouble in that sense.
So you get away with it?
Was that? Hey.
That was a reality check for us. Though.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Sort of.
Because I didn't until I watched Joe Weller's podcast where he got a medium on, and I said, "That's it, I want to see a medium." And I went, and straight away she said, "Someone passed recently," and I was like, it was the day after my dog that I had for 13 years passed, and I was like, it's not a person, it's a dog. But as she said that, her dog walked into the room, and I was like, didn't think much of it, but she was like, "Is that not a sign for you?" And I was like, when you mentioned that my dog passed and your dog walks in the room,
That could just be a coincidence.
could be just a coincidence. But she told me coincidences aren't real, like everything's meant to happen for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Then she went on to say, "Is your mother and her grandmother close?" And I was like, "I don't know." And she said, and like she literally said my great grandmother's name, but I didn't know her name. So I was like,
How would you know that?
so yeah, like I didn't know that, right? But she was telling me, and at that time, I was like, she could just chat and shy, until later on that day, like all these names that she told me from, like
They were all
generations. I had asked my mum, my dad, my nanny, and they were like, "Yeah, that's your great granddad, that's your great nanny." And I was like, "What the like?" She got every name like right, just out of the blue, when like things was going stale. She went, "What are you working on right now?" And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "You're working on something." And I was like, "A song?" And she goes,
Cut
"Yeah."
that out.
Well, now I can say that. I'm not releasing this song yet. You get me?
Ah.
So yeah, I was like, "I'm working on a song," and she goes, "Yeah, you're going to inspire a lot of people with that." And I was like, "Oh, am I?" Yeah. And then she goes, "What's this course you applied for?" And obviously, a few weeks before, I had applied for a psychology course, didn't get in, and she said, "Yeah, that's not your destiny." She was like, "You don't need to do a degree to become a therapist. You're going to become a therapist in your own way." And she basically hinted towards like, you know,
Helping people out.
through like making a song, obviously, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like afterwards I was like what, like I literally spent the whole day like listening, because she let me record it, but it was only for me, obviously, like
Oh yeah.
and yeah, like how much was it? It was, I think it was 60 quid,
To see a medium.
yeah, for 40 minutes. And like honestly, it was
Doesn't
life
sound bad, yeah.
life changing. Like I'm like 100%, it gave me a different outlook on life. Like she had told me, if I ever have problems, that these people that, like, how can she be lying? If I didn't even know my great grandparents' name, she does, and she's like, they're looking out for you.
And then your family told you.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, that actually is their name, and I'm like, well, what the fuck, like, and she's saying, if you ever need help, don't like, in your head, ask for help, like, literally say, if you ever need help, like, say it out loud, like, say, listen, I'm struggling with this, can you help me? And they will help me, and so, at least, I haven't tried it since, but if I ever am in a low point, I can say that,
You will try it, yeah.
Would you ever do an Ouija board?
No.
I've thought about it, but I don't know.
Would you, like, I wouldn't do it anywhere near my house.
Oh, yeah.
I would do it, like,
Somewhere else, yeah.
somewhere else, because I wouldn't want to bring any negative energy to my house.
For any factual information, I am a heretic, so I don't believe in ghosts, I don't believe in mediums, I just think it's a lot of bollocks.
So, like, what do you believe in? So, out of curiosity.
Do you believe in God?
You believe in God?
Yeah, believe in God and all the stories about Jesus and how he rose from the dead and all that. I believe that all that is true, because why would we be here if
So
it
you'd
wasn't?
say you're fairly religious.
I wouldn't say fairly religious, just like there is
Just
a
a
sense of
believer.
it. Believer, yes.
See, I'm the opposite of that. I'm not going to say I don't believe in God and Jesus. I'd say I'm skeptical about it, but I definitely 100% believe ghosts and spirits. But I'm skeptical about
Do
God.
you know what I've always
Jesus.
wanted to try? Do you ever see them ghost hunting videos?
Yeah.
Damn, that I'd just try for myself to see if it's actually real.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like in a
I
Ouija
don't
board.
yeah, a Ouija board to see if it's real, because it looks like some people are just moving it,
Yeah,
which you can easily do.
I know. Do you know where would be a lethal place to do it? Century Park.
Oh yeah.
Because
At night. That's a bit too far, is it?
that's too far. Come here. Why do you have to be? Come here, no, I'm not bringing you inside. I'm just bringing. Walk. Walk.
Oh,
Walk. One foot in front of the other. One paw in front of the other. Walk. Now sit. Sit.
that's it.
Stay.
I'm just staying here.
Stay. Who's most likely to have the highest screen time out of us three?
Probably you.
I would say me.
Yeah.
Reason being, I get my work done quite early in work, so I just on my phone a lot of the time.
Yeah, I don't really get to go on my phone.
Yeah,
as much anymore.
because you do me on tails, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
She
not
like,
losing the last job with PTSD, so
yeah.
it wasn't good.
It hits you like a truck when you lose a job. So
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Like, and a lot of my work is walking to and from places, so I'm just always checking my phone. And as well, I do a lot of editing on my
Yeah.
phone, so that takes a lot of.
I can
Yeah,
check
screen
mine
time.
now. My one is
To be fair, I do spend a lot of time on Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
my daily average is 5 hours 37 minutes.
Who's
I'm
most?
actually checking mine real quick.
Okay.
Talking about weekly screen time or what?
Daily average.
Daily average, alright. Sentence.
Daily average 7 hours 44.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Where did I go for that again?
Uh,
Sentence again. I'm going to forget.
Laura. And then there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
8 hours and 20 minutes.
What do you be doing?
Watching a lot of Instagram Reels on the way from work.
Look, TikTok 5 hours, CapCut 1 hour, Snapchat 50 minutes.
Oi. Well, updated today.
The Rust Spray
Instagram
Pro.
1 hour and 57.
My darts app is 6 hours and 40
What the
minutes.
fuck? How much darts do you play?
At least maybe 2 to 4 hours a day. So,
The Instagram is today 1 hour and 57 minutes.
that's not too bad. My TikTok is 5 hours 48 minutes.
Whoa.
Thank you all for watching our podcast today. I've been Anthony, joined by Luke,
See you next one.
and joined by Nate.